Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into VAALCO Energy's latest filing, and let me tell you, it's not just about oil wells and pipelines. This report has some interesting turns that could either strike gold or hit a dry patch. Stick around to see if this company is pumping profits or just hot air. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. Join us and let us know what you think about VAALCO. We are going to look at VAALCO Energy's recent annual meeting. It's like their yearly company town hall where they discuss important stuff and vote on key decisions. First up, the election of directors. Think of it as choosing the team captains for the next year. The shareholders voted on 5 people to lead the company. Andrew Forthrop got about 56.9 million votes in favour, while almost 2.4 million votes were withheld. George Maxwell received around 58.5, and fight were about a million withheld. Kathy Stubbs had roughly 57.4 million votes in favour and 1.9 million withheld. Finally, Edward Lafair received 57.4 million votes in favour and 4 million withheld. Finally, Edward Lafair received 57.4 million votes in favour and 54.4 million for and 4.9 million withheld. Finally, Edward Lafair received 57.4 million votes in favour and 1.9 million votes withheld. This means all 5 nominees were elected to the board. Note that broker non-votes were around 17.7 million for each nominee, which means the shares were present at the meeting, but the brokers didn't vote on this issue. Next, the company asked shareholders to ratify, which means approve, the appointment of KPMG LLP as their independent accounting firm. KPMG is like the financial doctor checking the company's books to make sure everything is in order. A whopping 75.9 million votes were cast in favour of keeping KPMG, compared to only 428,600 and aren't have an opinion. This shows strong support for KPMG to continue as VAALCO's accounting firm. The third proposal was about executive compensation, basically how much the top bosses get paid. This vote is advisory, meaning the company doesn't have to follow the shareholders' wishes, but it's a good way to gauge investor sentiment. About 55.2 million votes were in favour of the executive pay packages, but around 3.8 million voted against it. Additionally, 274,587 people abstained. Again, there was a large broker non-vote of 17.7 million. So while the majority approved the compensation, a significant number weren't happy with it. This could signal some investor concern about how the company is rewarding its executives. Ultimately, all 3 proposals passed, meaning the directors were elected, the accounting firm was approved, and the executive pay was given the thumbs up, at least on an advisory basis. Now let's zoom out and look at the big picture. VAALCO Energy is clearly keeping its leadership stable with all directors re-elected. The shareholders trust their financial accounting, but there is a sign of dissent in how the executives get paid. VAALCO seems stable, but it's crucial to watch those executive compensation numbers. If more and more shareholders start voting against those packages, it could signal deeper problems with the company's direction. For example, investors could believe that leadership isn't aligned with creating long-term shareholder value, or that the company wastes too much money rewarding the leadership. Alright, that's our breakdown of VAALCO Energy's latest filing. What's your take on these votes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.